What is going on, everyone? JZimmer here, coming at you with the first somewhat of a 2K21 career simulation, but I don't know if it'll end up being like that. Just depends if you guys want to see me continue with this simulation. So for this, it's going to be a series which is going to be called something similar to NFL to NBA What If, or What If NFL to NBA. And for this first episode, we are going to be doing the one, the only, the myth, the legend, Rob Gronkowski. I can never say his damn name. Rob Gronkowski. He's near and dear to my heart as a Pats fan, even though you might not be able to tell by my lack of being able to pronounce his name. If you didn't already know, he does have some videos and some quotes about his days in high school basketball, allegedly missing a free throw on purpose, so he ends with 69 points. Obviously, he is a kid through and through, professional athlete nonetheless, who knows, may have been able to be an NBA athlete in a different life. So obviously, as you can see, I've accidentally simulated these first couple things. I was recording my voice, but not the actual gameplay. That is my bad. I did the draft lottery, and we had the Pistons winning the lottery, so yay for all the Piston fans. Maybe the second coming of Blake Griffin. With that being said, I then went to the NBA draft, and Rob Gronkowski was picked #1 overall. As you can see, he's not crazy overpowered per se in how I gave him his ratings. The way I gave him his ratings is basically just position averages all the way. I did set his potential to 99 just to see what if, to keep the video interesting, you know what I'm saying? His boom or bust is 50-50. Not his boom or bust. His boom or average, I think it is 50-50. No bust. I'll tweak that if this gets ridiculous or if not much happens, but hopefully that is good. The only other edits I made to his ratings were taken from Madden, actually, so I brought over his stamina, his speed, his acceleration, his strength, his vert, those types of ratings that I could transfer over to 2K, I did. And then I did give him one badge, which you will see if I scroll over. I gave him Ice in the Veins Hall of Fame because if he actually purposely missed a free throw, just so that they would end with 69 points, he has to have Ice in the Veins. And then I guess they gave him Trapper for some reason. But he was drafted #1 overall to the Pistons. With that being said, I am going to switch over to the Pistons and continue the recording. Alright, now that I figured out how to switch to the Pistons, we switched to the Pistons. Obviously, we're going to be signing Gronk. I went over the stats, and let's just jump on to player progression, see if we signed anyone, see what our team is looking like. I'm doing this on Next Gen Xbox One, so sorry if it's somewhat slow. Looks like we have a fairly similar team. Haynes went up a lot. Gronk is obviously our rookie at 19 years of age. And I don't expect us to do very well this year. I'm not going to do training camps or anything like that. I'm just going to see how his career goes. So let us get into the season. Injuries should be off. We'll check out our game plan. I'm hoping Gronk gets a lot of playing time. 27 minutes, not too much. Again, I don't really want to edit any of this. I just want to see how he plays. And let's check out the first game. Always have CPU. We have Gronk not doing much. 4 for 11, not a great shooting night. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 blocks though. Hey, there you go. We'll quickly do the next game. Well, the Pistons are not starting off hot, I'll tell you that. And Gronk, again, 1 for 8. The shooting is not quite there yet, but, you know, this is a career simulation. He is a football player, so we'll just keep having to see how it goes. There we go, our first win. Gronk putting up 13 points. Nothing too crazy so far. I will resume this at the All-Star break. All right, we're back at the All-Star break. I don't know how he's doing, so I'm excited to see how our player stats are going. Hopefully a little bit better than how it started. And look at that, Gronk 16. We got 6.9. There's no way that happens. I promise I didn't do anything. 69, 6.9 rebounds per game, 3 assists, 1.2 steals. You can read the rest. 40, 30, 80. So honestly, pretty good percentages for a rookie. He's up to an 83 overall. And yeah, well, basically, I doubt we're going to make it to the playoffs, as in we're definitely not going to make it into the playoffs. He didn't make it to the All-Star game. We'll see if he wins Rookie of the Year, and I will catch you guys at the end of this season. All right, we're coming up to the end of the season, and just like that, we end terribly. Giannis MVP. Typically, Gronk does steal Rookie of the Year. I wouldn't say steal. He does miss the 6.9 rebounds. His points dropped a little bit. Rebounds went up. Everything else stayed basically the same. Fournier, 6-man. Isaac DPOY, he's always going to win that. If anyone's watched these before, he always wins all of them. Ja, most improved. I don't know how that works because, I mean, I guess the assists, I don't know. He gets most improved, coach of the year, executive of the year. We don't really care about that stuff too much. We'll see if Gronk gets any of these. Didn't really expect that. Defensive, didn't really expect that, but we do know he is getting rookie first team, which is great. He's up to an 84 overall. Look at the rest of his stats. I mean, you basically saw it. Plus minus still negative, but what can you expect with a team like this? 12 double-doubles, no triple-doubles yet. And with that, we obviously did not make the playoffs. As you can see, our power ranking conference rank. So we will be simulating these playoffs. I guess if you care, we can see who wins it. Pretty straightforward so far. That goes by so fast. The Nuggets end up winning. Jokic with the Finals MVP. He's been a beast in the playoffs this year. We'll see how that series ends. And just like that, we're on to season number 2. Player retirements, if there's anything crazy. Nah, not really. And with that, we will be jumping into... I guess we can see if we're going to sign any rookies, because we do have we didn't have a pick, so that answers that question. Who did have our pick? I assume someone here. No one's looking too great. Jump into player progression real quick. Gronk should have shot up potentially, but not necessarily. Again, it's on an Xbox on a computer, so it might not be the fastest in the world. And boom, now we'll get player progression. We sign Bradley Beal. Huh. And Gronk goes up to an 85, basically just going up anywhere. Bradley Beal. All right, so Gronk will most likely not be our number 1 scoring option. Oladipo? All right, this is an interesting team, but with that being said, we're going to jump into the next season. All right, we're in the next season now. We're going to quickly jump into coaching. Obviously, Gronk is still going to be getting, 36 minutes is pretty good. He's actually playing more than Beal, which is interesting. But overall, the roster is not looking great, not looking too good. Oladipo could be 6th man of the year, you never know. Definitely a better team than last year. This is a crazy signing to me. Our small forwards are clearly lacking, but yeah, this should be an interesting season. Let's see how the first game goes. 1-7, big old loss. Didn't expect much out of that. Gronk, I guess whenever I just quickly look at him, he always does pretty poorly. We'll do the next 2, and then we'll probably just go to the All-Star break, see what's going on. All right, not starting off too hot. Again, scoring 11 points. Beal 41. 27 points in that game, though, 3 for 5 from 3. I like it. But with that, I'm going to jump to the All-Star break, and I'll catch you guys there. All right, and just like that, we're at the year 2 All-Star break. We're going to jump into the player stats. Not rookie report. What am I doing? We are going into the player stats. So we have Beal obviously going crazy, 28 points. Didn't expect much less from that. Gronk going up a little bit. 17 points, 7.5 rebounds, 3 assists, steal and a block. Nice shooting, though, 50, 40, 80. That's pretty ridiculous. So his tendencies must be a little low because I guess his shot tendency is better than the average. He's shooting really well. He's up to an 88 overall. So that's fun to see. This is the end of his regular contract, but obviously he has the 2-year team afterwards. So yeah, we'll quickly jump to the end of this season, see how it ends. We are currently a playoff contender, although that can change quickly, as we know in the NBA. So I'll see you at the end of the season. And just like that, we are at the end of the season. Luka getting MVP, putting up ridiculous numbers, as he tends to do in simulations like this. Rookie of the Year goes to the Thunder. Russell Westbrook, Sixth Man of the Year. I wonder who he's backing up. That's interesting. I can't imagine him ever coming off the bench, but what have you. Giannis gets DPOY. I guess he takes it from Isaac this year. They'll probably go back and forth for a very long time. MIP goes to Darius Garland. Coach of the Year, Executive of the Year, probably not the Pistons. But we do make it to the playoffs, so that'll be interesting. We'll see if Gronk gets on any of these. Defensive team, nope. Nope. All right, yeah, we didn't really expect him this early on, but you never know in the future. We are the 6th seed, it looks like, going against the Sixers, which means Gronk will be on Tobias Harris. Actually, a pretty interesting matchup overall. Obviously, Simmons and Embiid will probably dominate us a little bit, but Bradley Beal, I expect him to put up plenty. We're going to go game by game just to see if we can jump in at any point. They take game 1. We take game 2. We take game 3. Okay. Don't do it to me. And we move on. We beat Philly. Honestly, not expected. But we'll move on to the next round, going against Atlanta. My guess is Trae Young and company. Yep, Trae Young. Let's see, 95, 85. 90. The teams are honestly really similar. I wasn't even looking at the stats in the last. That's my bad. We'll see how Gronk was playing. All right, he's been playing pretty well. We'll check him out for the playoff statistics. Looks like pretty similar to the regular season. 18, 7.5, 3. 50. Wow, he can shoot threes for some reason. I was not expecting. All right, so now he's blown up in terms of percentages. We like to see that. I'm excited to see player progression, to see what all of his statistics have gone up to in general, and badges. I'll check the badges. But yeah, let's see how this matchup goes. Atlanta takes game 1. We take game 2. Similar to the last one. They take game 3, though. Game 4 goes to them, and we'll do a little simcast. See if it's close. If it's close, we can jump in. It's not looking close. In fact, it's looking like a blowout. So we take this game. Beal, where's Gronk? Gronk didn't do anything. 0 for 4. That'll hurt the 3-point percentage. But Beal, 46 points, just going off. We'll do another one of simcast. Again, if it's close, we'll jump in. Go to the third. It's looking pretty close. Really close. Now, we'll jump in with like... Alright, yeah, we can jump in real quick. See what Gronk looks like on the court. Hopefully he is actually on the court. We are not going to be controlling cameras, whatever. And hopefully this is not just broken, stuck at the free throw line. It's not. What is this camera angle, though? What is this camera angle? That's my bad, but yeah, we want 2K. That's another miss. Gronkowski with the rebound. Moving the ball up to Oladipo. Nice little move going to the line. I'll probably cut out some of this if there's not that much action going on. Oladipo missing the free throw, though. We really need to be hitting those. 0 for 6 from 3. Not a great game. He puts in the next one. Putting off to Bogdan. Where's Gronk? There he is, Mr. 6'9" himself. Oh, that we have him on. Oh, man. Not much happening. A questionable layout right there. Let's see if they give it to Gronk. Let's see if we can see him do something. He's going down low, but it doesn't look like we could pass him out for 3 right now, but Oladipo does not feel like passing. We get the offensive rebound. Oladipo hits the ball again. If this is an offensive 3 seconds, I don't know what is. And Gronk is moving out of the way again. Wow. And just like that, we do not see Gronk touch the ball. Another possession. Hopefully we'll be able to see him do something. Alright, we cut that out. They're passing in the ball. Let's see what happens. Rob Gronkowski gets player of the game. Let's go. 25 points, 10 for 12. Oh man, if we lose this, That's going to make me depressed. Into the ball. Into the ball. What am I saying? Ball into the game. They're holding the last shot, obviously. Hopefully Gronk can make a defensive stop or something. I mean, it's already a 5-second defensive. But we'll let that slide. A decent looking shot. Gets the... Oh, please don't tell me. Please don't tell me Gronk just let that happen.
And yes, the officials want to take a look at this one. They initially thought he didn't get it off, but it was awfully tough to tell.
Goal overturned. What does that mean? All right, let's go. All right, we're going to another game. We're in a game 7, so we're going to do the Simcast again. Hopefully we'll be able to move on. Again, not too confident. If the game's close, I could potentially jump in again, but it looks like a fairly big blowout, and we're coming back again to move on to the conference finals. Gronk maybe didn't do too much this game, but we're going on against Boston. I can't believe we're making this deep of a run. In what year? Yeah, year 2 for Gronk. I mean, it's basically all Beal. But I'm super stoked with how this is turning out. So we'll simulate the first game. They take the first game. Simulate the second. We take that. We take the third game. We take the fourth game. I'm just going to go right through. I'm confident. Okay, maybe not too confident. We're going to jump into the Simcast. Oh, come on. Don't do it to me. Oh, it's so... Oh, that's my bad. I simulated too fast. We're going to the last game. Game 7. Please don't give this up to the Celtics. Please. Coming from a Celtics fan. Oh, it's so close. I'll jump in if I have to. We take the lead. 5 minutes left. It's too early to jump in. It's back and forth. Really back and forth. 2 minutes left. I'm not thinking it's yeah, no, we lost it. We blew it. Oh, it was so close. That's all right though. We'll be back with vengeance next year. Zion takes Finals MVP, and I think I'm going to do this one more year. I think that's reasonable, and then we can decide if we're going to keep this alive. So retirements, yeah. We'll jump on to the rookie signing, see if we signed anyone. Okay, we signed someone. I don't think he'll get much playing time, but jump into player progression, see how Gronk is doing, see if we made any big splashes in free agency, if it will load. And there we are. All right, so we got Beal, we got Gronk, he's up to a 91. Oh, and we got Nurkic. All right, this team is starting to look real good. Stewart. Yeah, I'm liking this team. I'm liking our odds of going back to the conference championships at least. Gronk, I did say I was going to look at his badges. He's up to a decent amount of finishing. Still got all of fame, ice in the veins, some playmaking, and some defense and rebounding. So he's been playing really well. Let's jump into the next and final season for this video. And just like that, we are into the third and final season for this video. We'll quickly look at the team. As you can see from the first season, we are a lot better. I'm liking this team. Let's see how the first 2 games go. The Pelicans did just win, so that'll be interesting. High scoring but loss, high scoring but win. See how Gronk does. Again, not much whenever I look at these, but in this one, let's see if we can't get 20 points. I'll take it. Let's jump to the All-Star break. All right, we're coming up to the captain selection. We're just going to see if by chance Gronk has made it to an All-Star team. And just like that, he makes it to his first All-Star team. One of the last picks, Team Luka. I'll take it. That makes me excited if we do continue a career simulation. And we might as well just check the stats at this point. Quickly checking the player stats. We have a lot of scoring on our team. Gronk is up to 22.5, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, playing out of his mind, 50, 40, maybe 90, almost 90, almost 50, 40, 90. He's playing great. Let's see if he's gotten triple doubles yet. No, but he's a double-double machine. We're number 1 in the conference. So I expect us to make it to the playoffs. I will see you at the end of the season. And just like that, we have Season 3 in the books. John Morant winning MVP. That's nice to see. Almost 50-40-90. Bet you Gronk was shooting better than John Morant. How ridiculous would that be? But 33 points. Rookie of the Year. Don't really care. Sixth Man of the Year. Kobe White. Giannis DPOY. Most Improved. Coach of the Year. My guess is us. Yeah, I think we went 62-20. We're the #1 ranked team. So I'm feeling confident. Let's see if Gronk makes it to an All-NBA team. And he just misses it. Again, he's going against some ridiculous competition. Defensive, doesn't make any of those. But he was an All-Star, which is exciting. And just like that, we're in the playoffs. As you can see, we are the 1 seed going against Boston, the 8 seed. Sad for me to see, but that's all right. Teams are looking pretty similar, honestly. We just really have a better shooting guard and center. We're going to go round by round. Actually, I'm going to go round by round just in case, because, oh man, that got a lot closer than I thought. But we move on to the next round, 4-3. Went to Game 7, going against Philly, who has an interesting team, pretty big, heavy. So I assume Bradley Beal and Killian Hayes will be able to take over the game. Hopefully, Nurkic and Gronk can just slow down Simmons and Embiid. It's funny seeing Simmons play the power forward. We will go one game at a time for this one. We get the first game. We get the second game. Give up the third game. All right, I'm feeling pretty confident now. Maybe jump into a simcast because I don't want to be giving up a 3-1 again. It's pretty close. I guess we could. Yeah, we might jump in. 3 minutes left. 2 minutes left. All right, we'll jump in. No need to watch the rest of this. We're gonna simcast if they somehow win. And just like that, we will be moving on to the conference finals yet again, going against the Knicks. Hopefully we can get Gronk a championship at the end of this, but they do have Kawhi. I'm not too scared of that team, so we should be able to just go right through. This is almost turned into a Detroit rebuild, although we will be going against the Pelicans, most likely. Yes, we are, which means Gronk is going against Zion, an actual matchup that's worth watching. But we go through the first game. We take Game 1. We take Game 2. They take Game 3. They take Game 2. They take Game... I just said they take Game 4. I meant to say that. Going into a simcast. Seeing if we can't push it to a Game 7. It looks like we can pretty easily. High scoring. Again, I assume that's because I messed something up. Gronk having a monster performance, though. Game 7. Can't ask for a better ending to this. Hopefully we can take it home. It's super close. I probably should jump in, but I don't want this to be too long of a video. And it's that Pelicans are starting to run away with it, but it's close again. We've taken the lead, tied up. Super close. It's not looking like it's gonna be in our favor. Ended really close. Probably could have hopped in there. Just missed getting Gronk his first championship, but that was a great end to the finals. If you do want to see a career simulation of this, just feel free to let me know. And with that, we do have the end of the video. So if you did enjoy it, feel free to rate. You don't have to if you don't want to. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I'll be resuming my playoff simulation series soon as the next round gets underway. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all have a great day. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.